Finally, the Pyro Archon. Since the moment she first appeared, I was captivated by her design. Fire hair, motorcycle, perfect. Just perfect. I must make a logo for her. With this, here I am in another part of turning characters into logo designs. I also like to start my project with creating a mood board based on the character I'm designing for. As you can see, I have filled the artboard with things I find related to her and the style I would like to show off or capture in the design. Next is to decide the font. Truthfully speaking, I paused this video multiple of times just to go back and install new font patches, since none of what I kept downloading felt suitable. Queen must be asking for the impossible, seriously. After a long search, I decided to go with these four. While choosing the font, I was so focused on going toward a cool motorcycle gang vibe. Don't ask me why. Old, simple, but powerful. From these different fonts, I will go ahead and start the blending process of what letters to keep and what to erase and so on. From the first font, I really love the energy coming from the M. I believe with further adjustment, the flame idea would look amazing. As for the rest of the letter, I chose the last font for more simplicity. Before I start with the font redesigning, I noticed that the letter from the last font were a bit inclined. To fix that, I used the shear tool to make it more straight. Now it is more easier to work with. Next is redrawing the letter using the pencil tool. I really love the little flame in the letter M, so I thought, why not recreate that in the letter V? Doing so will also add some union to these different fonts. Next was the letter K. After the M letter, the K is the second largest. Tweaking with it to make it some sort of motion is a must. Are you having fun seeing me suffer in this step? Never give up, right? Never mind that. I guess I need some break from the letter K. Let's move to another step. I just love the letter I. It is always easy to deal with and it can be edited in tons of ways. From it, I went ahead and adjusted the dot, turning it into a small flame and giving the letter base some sharpness. Back to the letter K. Whenever you see me zooming out, it is because I like going back to the mood board to refreshen my memory. With the font ready, it's time for the most fun part, and that is coloring. I use the character sheet here to eyedrop the color palette. While playing around with the colors, I sometimes get inspired with more fun ideas to add to the logo. Some extra detail can be only added when you see the full picture. I had this idea of adding random triangles in the logo, same as the ones I've seen on her hair and accessories, but later scratched the idea because of how complex everything looked. But I did think it was a pity not to use them, so I thought of another way to use them, which is in the subtitles and the mark logo. Notice how many sheets I make for the one design to test multiple colors? For the logo mark, I tend to use elements from the type logo by merging and subtracting them. This helps in creating a brand and sense of familiarity between the two designs. Another thing I do is making two less versions of the design. One is a light mood and the other one is dark mood. Last but not least is the subtitle. To be honest, I made this design before Mavuika's drip market, so I had no idea what her subtitle was. Hey, so I went ahead with Pyro Archon instead. I loved how the file looked as a substitute to the letter O. And as I said earlier, I'm adding some triangle shape to both sides. As for the logo mark, I made the subtitle lined up next to the mark. Now, are you ready for the showcase? 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! What do you think? Will Whoyoverse approve of it? Let me know your thoughts about the design in the comment down below. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll try my best to make this series voiced in the future, so do look forward for that. Also, feel free to check out my Buy Me Coffee page for tons of free Genshin designs to download and enjoy. See you in the next video. Yui is out.